It's been nearly 3 months since Amber Heard lost the defamation case against her ex-husband Johnny Depp, but her shady ways are still getting exposed, and this time she was exposed by her most vocal supporter and rumored girlfriend, Eve Barlow. Let's talk about it in today's video. Eve had been very active since the day of the defamation trial had started. Even though Amber lost the case, Eve continued to support Amber Heard and kept emitting hate against Johnny Depp and his supporters. Eve Barlow is known to be a music journalist and a self-described Zionist, as said in her Twitter bio. She claims that she is a defender of Jew people, but if we check her Twitter page, it can be seen that she is not doing any meaningful work. The only work that the people know her for is spewing hate on everyone and anyone who doesn't agree with her opinions. People who follow the defamation trial must know that Eve was the one who was removed from the courtroom for texting and tweeting from the front row. Recently, Eve made a huge mistake. She accidentally revealed that Amber Heard used some very shady tactics to influence the public's opinion in her favor. This could ruin Amber Heard's chances of winning the appeal. Eve, in a recent interview, exposed Amber for giving her the free hand on meddling in the legal proceeding. She did this so much that she's also been reported guilty of witness tampering, which is ironic because it was Eve herself who accused Johnny Depp's fans of the same crime. At the beginning of August of 2022, both Eve and Amber were spotted together at a Tel Aviv cafe in Israel, leading to rumors that they were more than just friends. One of the things that most people wonder about is how she could afford a vacation, even though she's made very clear that she could not afford to pay for Johnny Depp. Most rumored thing was that most of fans speculated that Amber is planning to marry Eve and got Israeli citizenship so she can avoid paying Johnny his damages because Israel does not enforce US judgments. Also, the fact that Amber brought her 1-year-old baby, Una Page Heard, with her in the middle of an escalating conflict between Israel and Gaza could mean that this is not a regular trip. Amber also claimed on multiple occasions that she is an atheist, but she recently started wearing a Star of David necklace, which the fans think could be another clue that Amber has decided to connect with Judaism and stay in Israel and avoid paying the damages. When Amber was in Israel, she went into a bookstore called Halper's Books, and according to the owner of the store, Amber proved that she is a strong supporter of Judaism. She, in the end, bought the Bibliomaniacs, Tales of a Tel Aviv Bookseller, which was written by the store owner himself, and also posted a picture of Amber in the bookstore on Facebook. Many fans even tweeted to Eve that they now understand why Amber Heard was keeping her around all this time. It was for citizenship. However, many are saying that Amber might need to change her plans because it looks like Eve just exposed Amber for orchestrating a hate campaign against Johnny Depp. According to several sources, Eve was also responsible for getting Gina Duders ejected and Johnny's witness by giving Amber Heard's lawyer, Ben Rottenborn, false information about Gina. The judge dismissed Gina's testimony after Rottenborn showed alleged evidence that Gina was watching clips of the trial online. However, Twitter users have found evidence that Eve made false claims about Gina. Eve claimed that Gina had posted about the defamation trial on her Instagram, but actually, that post was shared in question during Johnny Depp's 2020 UK libel case against the Sun newspaper. According to a report by the Evie magazine, Eve had misled Amber Heard's lawyers by showing them a screenshot of Gina's Instagram post with the date of the post cropped out. Even though Eve was banned from the courtroom for using her cell phone, the damage had already been done and Gina was removed as a witness. And the most shocking part is that now Amber might have used Eve to orchestrate a PR smear campaign against Johnny Depp, which would explain why Eve was constantly meddling in the defamation trial and acting like she was a part of the legal team. Believe it or not, it was Eve herself who exposed this information on a podcast with Daniel Rosenberg, in which Eve explicitly mentions that she deals with Amber Heard's legal and PR, and also laughs while saying that she had to help Amber not take her own life. A clip of this certain moment has resurfaced online. Fans, after this, are saying Eve just exposed Amber for orchestrating a hoax against Johnny and lying about being a domestic violence victim. Some fans tweeted thanking Eve for openly admitting that she was a part of Amber's PR smear campaign. Fans are also making fun of Eve for letting Amber Heard manipulate her, and they are saying now that Eve has exposed Amber's PR campaign, it's only a matter of time until Amber drops her, because the harder Eve tries to defend Amber, the worse she makes Amber look. And this might just be the last straw for Amber. Click on one of the two videos on your screen right now. We'll catch you guys in the next one.